Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So, I've done a few bits between episodes, as you can see. I've set up a sweetberry farm. And, yeah, I tried to use Starbunkles, but Starbunkles did not, for some reason, want to pick up the... maybe I was just too quick with it, but they didn't want to pick up the sweetberries. So, I actually went and found some foxes. There is a tiger. I can't remember exactly where it is, but there's a tiger around here somewhere. And I just flew over there. And I opened my map up. And you can see right there, it just says fox. So I looked for that on my mini-map, or map. Found some foxes, picked them up, put them over here. And they are farming for me, which is awesome. This might be too big of a farm for them. Looking at it. I think it is too big of a farm, but... yeah. I did originally... try, and if I fly in here, try and land on here, there you go. I did try and use a harvest pylon. You can't actually just auto put in hose into this, so my whole thing about putting hose into this over here automatically was a bit knackered. I am using obsidian hose though. I put that in over there and it just didn't do anything, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. Should try it again, just in case. The foxes try and hide from me all the time, so if the harvest pylon does work, I did set it to 9x9, and it didn't seem to do anything. But we'll have to check it out, I suppose. How are we doing on the bees? I'm not going to do too much more bees, I don't think, because we're doing really well, actually, but I think that's too much bees. Like, I try not to do bees on camera normally, but I thought, you know, new series, might as well give it a go. And I get proper nerdy about bees, so I apologise. But we are getting there with bees, and we got loads of, like, very high metaternal rain, etc. Getting there with the iron, then I'll move on to the gold, and basically I'm going to try and set these up, but not on camera as such. I'll do like the first few, maybe, and then none of the rest. So, there's something that I really want to try and get done, and that is automate nether stars. So I've looked into it, and there's a few bits I need to get done. The first thing is wither skeleton skulls. So we currently have 15 altogether. I don't know why that one's not stacking. It's a bit weird that it's not, to be fair. But it just doesn't want to stack with that one. I don't know why. It's weird, isn't it? Maybe it's a different mod that adds this. It doesn't show up, like, what mod it's from when you hover over. It's a bit weird. Like, this one here, it doesn't say from Evilcraft or anything. But when you actually do a usage on this, for example, you can see Evilcraft is listed. Not sure why that's a thing, but anyway. Yeah, with the skeleton skulls, I kind of automated. It's super slow, though, I must admit. It's so slow. So, the issue we were having before is that... oh yeah, this now works, by the way. But the issue we were having before is... why did I come down here? It's too loud. This is loud too. Okay, this is kind of quiet. Yeah. We were right next to a Megatorch that I put in a cave underneath on my base. So I didn't realise that the Megatorch was there. So I did pick it up. Megatorch. I also moved that little box that you just saw all the way down to bedrock. So it's like right at the bottom. These, by the way, are elevators. You can just go up and down. So this is underneath this. If I mine that one out, it would be right underneath. I did have a comment about that, or someone asked it. I don't know where. I think it might have been in the ATM chat. I've been trying to like keep up with everything recently, but it's a bit mental in it. Neck and neck. Yeah, this is going pretty well, I think. If we go all the way back up. Enchanting. We've got 83 bottles of enchanting right now. There's not a lot, but it's decent. We don't like insta-kill stuff, and mob grinding utils isn't in yet. The flip was that? That was scary. Was that the foxes? Damn, right, I need to go find somewhere quiet. Stop here. This should do. Wait a minute. Wait, I just remembered I put an on-off switch on the wither skeleton so I could show you what I'm doing. Eh. Is it not actually hitting me? Oh, does it have to get a bit closer? Ah, I know what this is doing. This is to do with blood... No, Evilcraft. There's like actual fake sort of things in there. Anyway, what this is doing is we've got the ender being sent over here from upstairs into all three of these. So the ender, if you don't know, it has a 7% chance to drop mob heads. And it's got decent durability as well, if you look at it. So whenever this one runs out, this up here will send another one. So the sender module Mark III can basically send from anywhere in... I don't actually know the capabilities of that, if I'm honest. I've not really used it too much. I've always built stuff quite close together, but I think that one is like quite a far distance that it can send. It might be infinite in the same dimension, although I haven't tried it in different dimensions. Anyway, so that one up there is an exporter with a crafting card, and I've set up the recipe for the ender. That's putting into here. This is just sending to all three of these modular routers right here. We've got an activator module, which, by the way, if you use an activator module, let me get a new activator. There you go. So if you open this up and you go to this, attack nearby entity, it requires power. And I didn't know that at first. I don't actually have access to my system up here, or down here, I should say. But it uses a bit of power, so I needed to put some energy upgrades in here, and then this is powering like the spawner and these three. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, that was easy enough. And then I've got this down here as well. So vacuum with the XP vacuum augment, and then a sender which is sending into this ender chest right here. I think it's kind of neat. I left these open so we could actually have a look in here, but I should put some white concrete back down, but it's fine. Yeah, this is just spawning them in. Oh, I can't believe that I didn't realise that you needed... Yeah, the Mega Torch never used to mess with spawners, but it must be like a new thing in 1.20. But yeah, that's going to get us some wither skulls, hopefully. There you go, we've got 19 now. Again, I have no idea why that one's different, but it is. That is a flipping scary sound. What is that? Is it the foxes? I actually have no idea. It sounds like the foxes. Oh, so creepy. Anyway, so we are getting wither skeleton skulls. And I have a plan for those, and it was... Oh, I don't know. Someone mentioned to me that you could... I think it was seagrass, maybe? But someone mentioned if you get some of this witherproof glass, you can basically set it up like people set up the wither killer underneath the end portal. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to use some modular routers to like auto-build a wither. I don't exactly know where we're going to do this. I might do it somewhere like else because, well, it's going to be loud and we're going to get the wither bar like all the time because there's no like, is there a wither silencer thing? I don't see any. No, I don't know. Ooh, there's a wild hunt one you can get. How the heck do you fill these soul vials? Because maybe we do that. We fill up a soul vial with the wild hunt wither skeleton. The wild hunt, by the way. Wild. Summon the wild hunt. This one. And if you hover over it, it does say, the wild hunt consists of wither skeletons that are guaranteed to drop wither skeleton skulls. And their minions. Okay. So, what that means is if we kill a couple of the wither skeletons that come out of this, we get the wild hunt wither skeletons. If we can get it in one of these soul vials. Yeah. We can maybe turn a spawner into a wild hunt spawner and then use that instead of the spawner we got down there. That means that we can just turn it back into the player killer and it should always drop a wither skeleton skull. Ooh, I like that idea. I really like that idea. Okay, we'll have to do that at some point. For now, in fact, let's do that this episode. But for now, I want to set up a wither killer. A nice little wither killer. So, I'm going to have to look up how you make the withers. I know you have to do it like lying down, like we did over here, right? Remember that? When we did a little bit over here, and then we found out that that isn't witherproof, so... Oh, that was a little bit of lag. Brilliant. Yeah, I did it all lying down, so maybe we do the same. I'm going to have to look it up, though, so let me go do that. Okay, I think I understand what to do. Maybe we just do it over here, where this is. Fine, let's do that. Let's break out a few of these. I'm probably going to do this wrong first time, by the way. Just warning you. So, I think this is how it works, and then I'm going to just close this off. Although, yeah, well, these are blast resistant, right? So he won't like break out, I don't think. If that's the middle block, I think I need to build them like here. So that's the middle block. Let's break this. So it's above this. Yeah, so if I place my wither right here, in fact, let's go get some wither ingredients. Right, I think I've got everything. So apparently the tail goes on, oh, hello, goes on the middle block. Is this right? I feel like I might be doing this wrong, but if I'm doing it wrong, then meh. I think he's stuck. If he's stuck, he'll start suffocating, and that's fine by me. If he gets out the top, I'm going to be a little annoyed. Interesting, he's not actually suffocating. That's a bit of a bummer. Does that mean we're going to have to actually try and... Yep, there we go. Okay. Maybe I did that too low? Okay, I think I did that too low. I think I might have to come down one. Okay, this feels too low to me. Like, the tail has to be in the middle block. Let's give it a go. Yeah, look. Unless he, like, phases up into that. I doubt he is, though. Yeah, there you go, see? Okay, I double layered right here. So, hopefully it will suffocate. I don't know if it will suffocate because it's witherproof glass. Is there other... Ah, there's witherproof blocks. Which, wait, what's the glass? Is the glass worse? Well, it looks like it's a bit of a more of a painful recipe. Fine. I may have to swap out that glass for the witherproof blocks instead. Okie dokie. So, placers. Let's do up. So, what these will do is they'll just place up. I mean... just place whatever they've got up. Does that make sense? I did do this in All the Mods 8 before like any other really good wither killing mechanics came out. And before, like I could show you, wait, let me do... There you go, places it down. And I don't have any soul sand on me, poop. But that's fine. I'm also going to put these blast resistant upgrades in, which just means that the wither explosion won't destroy this. Fingers crossed this is a thing. I should go get some more soul sand. Soul sand. Let's get 4 soul sand. Now, there's a little bit that needs to be done for this, because if you put the skeleton, the skulls down first, it's not great, because if you put them down first, then when the soul sand goes down, you don't actually get a wither. So now if I was to put this down, it'd be fine. But if I remove this 1 soul sand and put all of these, let's just do it normally. Unless they've changed it, yeah, you don't get a wither from that. So we are going to have to do some sort of weird timer for this. But if I now put this down, you'll see that the wither does actually spawn. He's not going to suffocate in glass, is he? I think that is a mechanic. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, he's stuck. He might be full-on stuck now, though. So we might be able to just... Although I did just nudge him. That's a lot easier, at least, right? I mean, not on the terrain, but it's a lot easier on us. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe he'll suffocate this time. I think I put it back in the same place. It looks like he's hovering up into it this time. Was he doing that last time? I can't remember, if I'm honest. Hey, there we go. He looks like he's regenerating health more than he's... Well, maybe not. Right, I'm at the... I changed my map. How did I change my map? That looks weird. Where's minimap settings? I don't like that. That looks really weird to me. Options. No idea. I must have pressed like all the different buttons just there. So that's my backpack. No idea. I'll change that back later. Anyway, I'm at the point now where I'm like, do I just make a seed for it? Because seeds are just easy as heck. I think it... What the heck is that? Dank storage. Ooh. I forgot danks were in here because I couldn't see it at dank. Oh, you can see them now. Nice. Interesting. Maybe we do this. I know a load of people use the dank with the dock at least. You can stick that on top of the chunk destroyer and it's fine. But, I'm going to leave that. Anyway, we should make a seed, I think. Because it seems like the only or the most intelligent way right now to get nether stars. There's not really anything else you could do. You can do all the chem lab stuff from alchemistry, but I think it's literally just like this. There might be an update to hostile neural networks at some point, and then that will become what we use. But for now, I think nether star seed. It pains me. It pains me because I try not to use these, but I try not to use these unless there's like a special circumstance, right? Like if it's really difficult to get nether stars, I have to do it by hand. Might as well make a seed. Makes it a little bit more automated. But if there's any other way, I would do it. I suppose there is any other way, and that is doing what I was about to do, but that suffocation takes so long. Okay, let's make some insanium and we'll set up a seed for it. Okay, I set everything up. Let's just pop out here and stick that down. Does this have to go on Insanium farmland? That is the question. It does if you're in a botany pot. Interesting. Otherwise, we'd need a crux. Okay, let's just do a botany pot then, and I'll make another Insanium farmland. In fact, I already have some over here. I could... Oh, hello. I could just break this, and we'll use this on our system. And it's got, like, the... Yeah. Okay, here we go. I've set everything up. So we've got the Insanium farmland, got the Nether Star seed. We have got a crafter, and it's got 2 crafts. This is literally the simplest crafter you can make, and it lets you have 2 crafts. that is literally all we need. So I thought, sod it, let's just use this one. So the first one is going to use this thing here, which is result of crafting operation will stay in the input buffer, meaning it will stay here. As you can see, because there's one right there. Oh, there we go. We've got another one of these Nether Star Essence. So, yeah, that one does that. That compacts it down into these shards. And then the second craft turns the shards into these stars. And then, yeah. So, I will admit something. I kind of went out for dinner. And I left this running. I sort of set all of this up and then instantly went out. So I know exactly how long this has been running because I made a clip just beforehand. So I think we went out at about 2 hours ago. Literally almost dead on 2 hours ago is when we went out. So if we have a look in here, we do have a star. So I had a star originally, right? So we got a star out of that plus a third of another one. So that's 2 hours for 1 1/3. So what's 1 1/3 divided by 2? Oh god. Maths is hard. So nearly a whole nether star basically per hour. It's not quick, is it? But I think it's fine to not be that quick. And we can obviously double the speed of it when we get another 4 nether stars, because we can make another seed. And then we can get that feeding into this as well. I really need to tidy up. I'm going to set some time aside at some point. So not everything is going to be out on the lawn. Not everything is just going to be stuck about the place, right? I will probably rip all of these down. Oh, that reminds me. If I've been away for 2 hours, do we have 66 of this? So there's iron, there's iron. We do! Ah, amazing. Okay, cool. Let's turn that off, which means... Okay, that goes into... Okay, there we go. Let's take the honey treats out of here. Did that just stop, or is it just taking its time? Weird. Okay. Is that going to use 20 straight away, or... Okay, anyway, we're going to use these to put some traits. Oh, there we go. We're going to put some traits on our... Wait, where's the bees gone? Oh, there they are. Take those, and that one. And we're going to take these out. And in fact, we could probably squish these, because if we need them again, we can just grow them up. So let's do that. Squish that one and squish that one. Let's chuck these away. And now I'm going to do the gold bees, wherever those are. In fact, can we do this? There we go. So, adult gold bee, adult gold bee. Let's get ourselves... Oh, hello. Leads. 1, 2. I know this, I probably have put in the title for this, that this is like getting wither stars, or nether stars, sorry. So I apologise, because that's kind of not what we're doing today. We did a little bit, but not too much. Okay, so we need 2 of these. 2 of these, and we'll also get the rain stuff as well. We got to be kind of careful with these, that I don't accidentally put rain on there twice, for example. Very high, Metaternal on rain. That's what we want to see. So, very high, Metaternal, rain resistance. Cool, and we can put that on the other one as well. And now we just get some bee cages. We got 2, that's good to see. 1 and 2. And now we start breeding these 2 up. There you go. So those will start breeding up. I can actually turn this back on now. And I should probably, if I look in here, Let's grab a few of these. We are going to need to add these. Where is it? Yeah. I'll start with 8, just to show you how they work. But we can do this, and that makes 8 of these honey treats. And I believe you put them in breeders. So you do that with some eggs. And yeah, they'll turn into some iron bees for us. Some iron bee eggs. There we go, just like that we got ourselves an iron bee. And I think I can just... Oh, I have to take that one out. Okay. I'm going to have to automate that then, because we're going to have to do it like a ton of times. In fact, I might... No, I'll leave this one to do its thing. And then I'll take the rest out. Thank you. See, that should have got us a gold. Might not be 100% though. Gold. There you go, 26%. It's on average, I think, 1/3 of a bee every time you squish them. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm going to have to automate this because we need 66 of these iron bees. So, I might actually get more than 66 because there's a few other bees that you can make. Right? So you can make like the Easnium bee or compressed iron. But I did say I wouldn't use bees anymore, so we're not going to do that, I don't think, unless we absolutely have to. Right, there we go. That should be all the automations I need right there. Yes, I kind of need to put eggs in there as well, though. Eggs. Like a bunch of eggs. In fact, I'll have another modular router for eggs. Right, there we go. We've got 3 chests, 3 modular routers, and like the basic upgrades. These are only Mark II because I only had Mark IIs to hand. This one here, I had to make a new one, so it's made a Mark I. Very easy. This one's just pulling from the top and pushing to the front. So the front face is like facing this way, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and that's just pushing eggs into here. This one over here is pushing the honey treats into here. And then this one's pulling the result and putting up here. So yeah, I think that's good enough. We got a bunch right there. I might actually turn this off again for now. I'm going to nick all of the honey treats out of there. And we're going to convert all of our iron that we've got. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is all of them. I upgraded this chest because, yeah, luckily they do stack. So as I said, we can make a few bees out of this, but I'm just going to go for the energetic steel one, I think. Okay, the last thing I want to do in today's episode is I want to automate blood. And luckily, Sativa, who is someone on my Discord, absolutely phenomenal at coming up with random stuff. So we're going to use one of Sativa's designs. And that is using, finally, we've got a use for this one. I think it's this that we use. You can actually use these to sort of get blood, because they take damage and then you can get blood out of them. It's probably not supposed to be like that, but anyway. Spikes. Is that not what it's called? Ah, there we go. Spike plate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have I got enough spikes? That is the question. Now we do. Cool. Right, let's do one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need the pedestals. Pedestals. Thank you. I know how to do it now. So we need one of these, or 4 of these. Perfect. And then we can pipe out of these into a tank. Now, do we want to make a big... Oh, you know what we could use? Functional storage has got these fluid drawers. So we could use a functional storage fluid drawer. That'd be the easiest thing to do. So one of those. And then we just use the regular upgrades. So I might actually program in a few of the other upgrades. So we've got that one now. And we've got that one. That one needs the smithing table thingy, so we haven't actually got that yet, which is fine. Go! That'll make us 4 of these. Now, this will just hold like a ridiculous amount of buckets once we've done this. And I think we're just going to use pipes. Don't ask why we're using pipes. I actually don't know. Just because they are very simple to use. I've got my pipe wrench in my backpack. There it is. And the last thing we need is a piston. There we go. Right, where are we going to stick this? I feel like we should stick it down with the skeletons. Maybe not. Maybe let's go up one. Let's put it down here somewhere. You know what? Screw it. Let's actually find a decent place for it. Over there looks kind of good. Okay, there is a pipe. Oh, not a pipe. There's a cable right here, so we'll just use this for now. Again, I will probably go and tidy all of this up later. For now, I'm just about getting everything sort of working. So, we can put the fluid drawer. Let's just stick it there. There you go. So this can hold like a ridiculous amount of stuff. Then all we need to do is stick the spikes on top. Does this need a redstone signal? I don't know. Let's see if we can just stick this. Yeah, that doesn't work. Shift, right click. Oh, there you go. Shift click. Oh, fine. So what we can do for this, I believe, if you stick it like that, and then piston. Let's get a piston right here, like that, and then you can move the dummy. There you go. That is making blood for us, I believe. Yeah, there you go. You can see it over a bucket already. How cool is that? So we just need to repeat this a few more times. Wow. Okay, this gets us a lot of blood. I did just empty my blood extractor, but still. That's a lot of blood right there. So I'm just going to stick an external storage on this. Blood. Evilcraft blood. So if we turn that to... Why can I not move this over? Fluids. Weird. Normally you can move it over. Okay, let me get a bucket. Should be able to just pull a bucket of blood out of this. Oh, yeah, you like left click to get buckets out. It's a bit weird like that. So if we do that and we whitelist blood, it should be the only thing that can go in there. Beautiful. Change that to fluids as well. We'll need a bucket of blood, so I'll go get another bucket. And then we can use this as like the filter. And it should send all of that blood over here. So if we now look in here, is this going up? 184. 185, yeah, it is going up. Sweet. I can also set it there. So this should fill up now with blood. Yes, it is. Awesome. Alright, let's put that in there. I should probably put some speed upgrades. I don't know what stack does. Might be better to put a stack upgrade, but yeah, that's pretty good. Now we've got infinite blood as well. That's kind of insane. Like, I only know that that's a thing because Sativa did it in All the Mods 8. And we've got this thing where if you get like an infinite amount of something and it's kind of like hard on the server, we try to give you it as like a creative item. So like you can get a creative... Oh, actually you can't get creative tanks in All the Mods 9 yet because Mechanism's not in here. But we give out the creative mechanism tanks in All the Mods 8 if someone gets like infinite blood or infinite lava or something like that. So he showed this off and he was like, can I get my infinite blood one please? And I was like, yeah. That's awesome. I'm stealing that. And he said, go ahead. So, it's pretty cool. Right. This kind of works, by the way. This does work. I think it's probably not even quicker doing it with the seed. It's just less effort, right? I think this would be quicker. And with the seed, you don't need to automate with the skeletons like we have. Which, by the way, I'll go and show you the wither skeleton skulls we've got. Because we've got a decent amount. Bear in mind we were AFK for a couple of hours, right? But with the skeletons, it's pretty decent. I don't know how many that is in. That's nearly like 64 right there. With us, no, nether stars. So anyway, I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.